So early on, the first title was Jesus Was My Homeboy. And, we got a lot of pushback from the Panthers and from, Fred Hampton Jr. and Mama Cool because, the Panthers did not deem themselves, a Christian organization. So they were like, we're not comfortable with that portrayal. That was that. And it was also the fact that they didn't like this idea of Fred being referred to as a Jesus-like figure.
You can murder a liberator, but you can't murder liberation. You can murder a revolutionary, but you can't murder revolution.
What kind of struck me was when we found the memo where Hoover talks about preventing the rise of a Black Messiah. The fact that it was Hoover who called Fred a Black Messiah, not the Panthers calling him a Black Messiah.
Our counterintelligence program must prevent the rise of a Black Messiah.
We have this Judas figure, and there were so many parallels to O'Neal being a Judas figure from, obviously him betraying, it actually, in truth, he wasn't deeply close to Fred Hampton, which is why if you kind of like really look at the movie, like we're kind of pulling a trick here. They don't have a lot of scenes with just the two of them together. He did get close enough to him to drug him, so he was able to get to that level of proximity. There was the fact that he got paid, $300, which, the 300 and the 30 pieces of silver, the 3-0, there was something to that. And there was obviously the fact that he took his own life. And so all of those things made him such a Judas-like figure. And so, when you hear Black Messiah, you hear Judas, and it kind of writes itself.